It's a orange juice.
Hey everyone, this is Yarn from Orange Juice. There are plenty of ways to deal with Splash. If you haven't watched part 1, I recommend watching that first. I'll be expanding on how to counter Splash, with a special focus on the princess. Since the princess outranges all towers, you're gonna have to confront her behind enemy lines. The easiest way to kill a level 1 princess is with level 8 arrows. But this can be a problem if arrows are your only crowd control card. Some strategies actually use the princess to bait arrows. You're gonna need to understand how many shots it takes her to kill small units before you can effectively counter her. A level 1 princess kills skeletons and spear goblins in one hit. But it takes her 2 shots to kill melee goblins, archers, and minions. You can use melee goblins to take out a princess before she touches your tower for a positive elixir trade. Minions will neutralize her as well. Spear goblins can only take her on when she's locked onto your arena tower. With skeletons, timing is extremely important. If you plant them too early, she'll kill them. You have to wait until she locks onto your arena tower. This requires incredibly precise timing. You need to time it so that your skeletons are planted the moment her bow is raised. If you mistime this and plant the skeletons the moment her bow is lowered, the skeletons actually push her out of range of the tower and she retargets onto the skeletons. A very valuable skill to know is the tank and spank technique. It requires knowing how to quick drop. To perform this technique, it's critical that you plant a tank on the side, then while she's distracted, spank with fast damage units. If you plant the tank directly in front, her arrows targeting the tank will just splash onto the goblin. This is a very dynamic technique. You can even tank with skeletons and spank with spear goblins. Counter the tank splash combo with a tank and spank combo. Just make sure to plant the tank far enough or else the wizard will splash your small troops. Against the P.E.K.K.A, dragon and goblins are a really good tank and spank combo. The witch can splash, but it's a very weak splash, so you can plant troops directly on top of her. The tank and spank method isn't necessary. It's also slightly less effective because of her skeleton. Against an ice wizard, a tank and spank works very well with a hog and goblin. He does practically no damage to the hog. This works best with the hog because the hog can jump in front of the goblins. The Ice Wizard is one of the best defensive cards in the game. When your opponent purely uses him for defense, he'll still wander to your side. It's a very good idea to take care of him. Left unattended, he can deal over 300 chip damage to your tower. For a positive elixir trade, Skeleton Surround works good. But melee goblins are the best. It takes them 3 shots to kill 1 goblin. The bomber is as strong as the wizard, but he can attack air, so the best way to take care of him is with minions. The prince tanks the splash, while the melee goblins take care of the bomber. If he's by himself, and you need to clean him up, you can use skeletons to tank 1 shot. Quick drop skeletons to the far side, then quick drop melee goblins directly on top of him. To counter the Dark Prince, you need to understand his attack mechanics. When he's charged, it does double damage, and he has a 360-degree splash attack. His regular non-charge attack only splashes units in front. Knowing this, you can zap him to reset his charge. Then you can safely surround with skeletons for a positive elixir trade. This requires insane timing. A safer method is to zap and use melee goblins, since the Dark Prince has to strike each goblin twice. The Double Prince combo is really deadly, but their weakness is air. You can use a tank and spank combo to take care of them. The dragon really is a baby. It does practically no damage. Because of this, you can use tanks to kite it. Wait until it's about to target your tower. Then drop the tank so the arena tower can spank it. Against Sparky, you're going to need a really big tank like the Giant. Or you can disarm his first attack with Skeletons or Zap. Knowing these core fundamentals, you can counter splash units in any situation. I use my Hog to kite the double Prince and to tank the Princess while my minions spank them. The tank unit in a tank and spank combo can be anything you want. Skeletons, Hog, Giant, or even an Inferno Tower. The Inferno tanked the 2 splash units, while my small units spanked the splashers. I knew I had to defend enough just until the timer ended. Thanks for watching. Be sure to follow us on Twitter for more quality OJ.